Checking.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta get my earpieces in, and then I'll tell the kids to hit the record when they're ready. Oh, they're already recording it, so I'm gonna start it here too as well, because I'll edit all that stuff off the top. Okay. We good? You good? Ready?
Ready.
All right. In 3, 2. All right, guys, we are live here for the second panel that we're going to do, podcast, from Pittsburgh Gaming Expo, and Brandy and I are doing this as Game Masters.
Yes, welcome. Howdy.
In person, and we have a really special topic for you guys here, because I don't know if you guys remember, but I started to dabble a little bit from last Wednesday's episode,
okay,
where I showed about some of these Famicom games and not knowing a lot about it. And I thought it would be cool that we, being here in Pittsburgh, to talk about some of this with an expert, somebody that lived in the area that can talk about this intelligently. So our guest today, for the second guest, our second ever guest, we have Jason from Retro Gaming Asylum. He's the owner and operator. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here.
I appreciate it.
You're the residential expert today.
No, okay.
I'm not trying to put any pressure on you.
There's no pressure at all.
No,
got it.
No pressure.
I mean, all the goodies that I see over there, I'm like, ooh, what do I want? No.
Wait till you guys see this. So Jason, welcome. And to let everybody know, tell them a little bit about your store, your history a little bit here. That for those that don't know, your Retro Gaming Asylum over here, if you're walking by, you need to check out the booth. The booth is catty corner to us.
Yes.
But outside of that, you have a full-blown store.
Yeah. We got a full-blown store over in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. Yeah, been open for about 6, almost 7 years now, and yeah, it's been really fun. So, it's like Christmas over there.
It's like well, when you go to, but you've been changing it. You've been doing a lot of
always evolving, trying to stay on top of the game.
It's a clean store, so and what we mean by that is like you can find stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's got to be like the hardest. Sometimes when you go to game stores. But I was talking to Jason, and I said, man, I need to find a Famicom. He's like, gotcha.
Yep.
and he's like, not only do I got you, but I got something else to talk about. He says, I have the Famicom disc set.
Yes.
I have no idea what this stuff is. And then he took it one step further. He says, I got something else to show you. And it's, what is it? What's the official term for that, the combo?
This is the Sharp Twin Famicom?
Sharp.
Yes.
Yeah. Right there. Yeah.
So I don't understand. So is that like anything like the Turbo Duo?
Somewhat. It plays Famicom games here, and then it has so that way.
So is that like a zip drive or a floppy drive?
Yeah, it's a floppy drive.
Floppy drive. Okay.
Yeah, and the original Famicom actually came out in like '83, I believe. So yeah, we got one box.
And you have one of these, I assume.
I do, but I don't have that. There's
you don't have this one.
Several different color ones
that
I want.
There are different colors.
I kind of like it's like the gray and blue. They also have like a pink.
Mm-hmm. They also have a black and red one too.
Oh yeah. I want all of them. I just want everything. That's the problem.
I know the feeling.
I just can't ever find them working.
Right. That's a lot of problem.
Working.
Mm-hmm. And then in '85, I believe they came out with the disc system.
Very cool.
Which it was really cool. So whenever they came out with the disc system, they quit making games for the Famicom.
So is that like Nintendo's like Tower of Power type of thing, like Sega,
sort of,
Sega did with the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
right.
yeah. They were the first to do it.
So one of the things, I don't know if you knew this, but he enlightened me yesterday. He was setting up and we were bothering him. And we were over at his booth. And one of the things that you told me about this system in particular, now I don't know if it's true with this one, with the controllers. Talk a little bit about the controllers, because I feel like we got robbed. Apparently, you can do something special with controller 2 with Zelda or something. You can.
Oh yeah.
So talk a little bit about that.
Player 2 has a microphone in it, and it's.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe I
yeah,
heard
Player
something.
2 has a microphone because games like Zelda, where you can actually blow into the microphone and kill the animals in one of the dungeons there. I think
Isn't
it's
that
level
wild?
6 or something like that. Yeah.
We always get
Pole's voice. That's what it is. Pole's voice.
voice.
I think the
Pole's
chat
voice,
will tell us. Yeah. But
Yeah, your Stephanie says, what? You don't have one? So you don't have this one.
No, I don't.
This might be up for sale.
Yes, it is.
This is definitely up for sale. You don't have dibs on the other two; those are already mine. But this one's
now
up for sale.
Now we're fighting over here.
No, I already we've already worked this out. Sorry,
that's okay.
I did an underhanded thing. I already talked to Jason.
All right,
no, I'm just
that's
kidding.
okay.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so with this Nintendo's history, they were kind of like a toy manufacturer.
Yeah,
Originally?
at first they were
Like
a toy
cards
manufacturer.
and
Yeah, and
toys.
cards.
Then
Yeah.
they started going into what they called the family computer, which is why Famicom is kind of like family computers, Famicom. At least that's the way I heard it.
Yeah.
Is that
No, that's correct.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
absolutely.
Okay. So you were stationed. You were in the military.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Thank
I
you
was.
for your service, by the way.
Absolutely.
You were stationed over there. This was your library. This was your NES.
Yeah, I hung out over there a lot at the video game stores over there and stuff like that. And yeah, I just got to know a lot of the culture and stuff like that. It's so beautiful over there. I was actually in Okinawa. I did a tour over there, like a 6-month tour. So I got to hang out over there, and it was so fun. I loved it.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's so different than it is over here. I mean, their culture, just the way they are, their religions, and it's so beautiful over there.
So one of the things he said he wants to retire.
Yeah,
and go over there.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful.
That was kind of cool. But when you were over there playing these, were you avidly collecting, or were you just it's something to do on our? I mean, because you're in the military, you don't really have downtime. I mean,
I wasn't really collecting, so to speak. I was just getting them to play them.
Just living in the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Playing
Yeah.
the games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we had an exchange over there, so I could get, American titles and stuff, but I preferred, going out to, in town there, as they had a video game store right in town, and they had, like, walls of, like, Super Famicom stuff and Famicom, so I was like, wow, and I was just quite intrigued on the number of titles that we didn't get over here. So it was...
That's what interested me.
Mm-hmm.
When we started talking about this,
Yep.
and that's what I want to kind of dialogue a little bit about here, because just looking at these cartridges, again, I know nothing about imports except from what I've learned this weekend.
Right.
And what I've learned, from you on the show the other day. But, like, here's a Kirby game. But actually, he's got a cool
I love
sticker
the
on
sticker.
it.
Yeah, it does have a sticker.
Is that a standard? That's somebody just
No,
put it on
somebody
there?
just put it on
someone
there.
added
Yeah.
That kind of looks cool. But they colored the game cartridges where the NES were more just gray. I mean, you had occasional
Just boring,
black.
bland.
Right. Yeah.
What was the reasoning, do you think? I mean, do you know the reasoning why?
No,
it was
I don't
just-
have a clue. That's actually a very good question. I don't know
just
why,
decided.
but yeah, they had very different colors and standards, and yeah, it was.
And everything's much smaller.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, space is limited over there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
so,
true.
So I feel like a lot of people, they aren't hoarders, collectors like we are.
we are,
Like you?
yeah.
Like you?
Yeah, I mean,
You
me
put these
too.
in the bathtub?
Whatever. No. Those are in the fridge. You got to keep them cool. No, but I feel like when you look at all of that stuff, you just see how neatly and organized everything can be. But I feel like we definitely did get gypped because
Yeah.
the colors and then even the box art.
Oh yeah.
And
oh yeah.
like you were even saying too, with so many different series and different games, I feel like at least for the Super Famicom, because I have a bunch of games for that, we stopped. They continued
They
on.
continued. Yeah, absolutely.
And even the Sega Pico.
Yeah.
Like I know you were
I
just
just
talking
picked.
about
I just
that.
picked up a Pico from William.
oh, okay.
I traded. He wanted some of those Nintendo hats that he. By the way, Nintendo's here over there, and they're giving out the hats.
Yeah.
But they're a rare commodity, and so I told William I wanted it for my littlest one, and so he made a trade, and she played it a little bit, but yeah, the same type of thing with the Pico.
It was huge over there. They continued it. They had like Dragon Ball Z. They had Pokemon. They had different
Yes, they
versions of the console. They had, I think, like over 100 games or something crazy like that. Whereas we only had 20 some or however many games we got.
Yeah, I mean,
we didn't get
like
that many.
Super Bomberman, for instance, over there. I think they had like 4 or 5 of them that they
Oh,
put out.
really?
Yeah. I mean, it was just crazy. Some of the games that they put out that we didn't get over here.
So one of the questions that I did ask these guys, I said, okay, I mean, and you weren't too sure. Just to be fair, I'm not throwing her under the bus here.
He is.
But I said, what games are like? Okay, so this is a version of Mario. Which Mario Brothers is that?
This is the first one.
That's the first
Yeah,
one. Okay.
yeah.
So I said to these
Couldn't
guys.
read that.
No, I
Yeah. You couldn't decipher
I
that.
don't have my reading glasses.
Oh,
on,
okay.
so
It's the
give me-
glasses
It's the
that are-
glasses.
That's what
okay,
it
you
is.
want to be funny like that? Okay. So I have my glasses here now. All right. So leave me alone. You're gonna keep calling me old. All right. So with the Mario Brothers game, I asked Brandy the same thing I asked you. I said, what is the difference between this game and the NES game? And you honestly really didn't know.
I wasn't too sure.
So I asked you, and you said there's only a few games with maybe subtle differences or
Subtle
maybe
differences,
major
yeah.
differences,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, like Jekyll and Hyde, for instance, they had like different levels and stuff like that, where
Okay.
they got lazy for us over here, and they just repeated levels and stuff. From what I hear, and the levels over here are in different order than what it is in
Okay.
Japan. I think it was AVGN who actually who was
Okay.
actually talking about that, and stuff.
So out of the Famicom games, like, which ones, like, I don't even know which ones I got here. I just actually picked these up I did a trade from Daryl
Yeah.
to get some of these games. I don't know which one that looks
Okay,
like
this is Super Mario USA. This actually,
we never had that one.
no, we did get this. This
we
is
did?
Super Mario 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh.
See, after the Famicom Disk System, after they quit making games for that, they actually just put it out for the on cartridge.
So that's exactly like
They
Super
didn't
Mario
get
Bros.
this version with the
Very
Mario and stuff.
interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, they didn't get this. So they put Mario in their Doki Doki Panic for the disc system.
Stephanie's not wrong on this one. Lazy for us in the U.S.
Yeah.
100%. But that's so. This is exactly like the one that we have.
As
with
far
maybe
as I
subtle-
know,
subtle
yes.
difference?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we were talking about this, that's when he brought up the disk system.
Yes.
Okay, which he showed you guys with the floppy. The first thing I asked him was with that disk system, which he'll show you some games here. The first thing that I asked him, Brandy, was, isn't that easy to copy?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. They had a huge problem with that.
And how did they resolve that? Because nowadays we use discs and everybody just burns discs or
Yep.
rips them.
Well,
I'm not asking him to teach you how to pirate it. I'm
yeah.
just
They
asking
had a
why.
huge pirating problem. If you go in and you look into the little N and the I inside of here, whenever you popped it into the actual Famicom, the disk system, it actually wouldn't go down if it didn't fit in there right. So what they were doing is they were hollowing out the word Nintendo, and you can actually buy pirated copies of games and stuff like that there
Wow.
in Japan, because I think they have different laws than what we had. So eventually they admitted defeat and went back to cartridges.
Like repros and such.
Yeah.
Okay. So they would do that with those cartridges.
Yeah, because I was always told when you do get those, you have to double check.
Oh, absolutely. They had kiosks over there that you can take these discs and you can actually pop them into the kiosk, and you can buy other games and stuff like that, and it would copy right over, And these kiosks actually are still being sold on eBay and stuff like that. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, I've seen those. I don't have one of those
Yeah,
yet. But,
yeah. I know, me neither. I'm looking, that's for sure. They're a little pricey nowadays, but
we'll get there. We'll
yeah,
get there.
I hope so.
As far as graphics go, I'm assuming these were 8-bit,
Those
right?
were 8-bit.
Just
Yes,
like
sir.
Nintendo.
Yep.
Okay, so when they went to, because again, the disc system, I've never seen it, don't know nothing about it, kind of learning here. What was that bit considered? Was that their
It's
like
still
incremental?
8-bit. Yeah,
Oh, it was 8-bit.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's still 8-bit. It just they had more memory on it, so I think it was 128 kilobytes or something like that on each side or something, or both sides. I don't know. I'm sure the chat will correct me, but yeah, I know they had a lot more than
what they put in there?
Yeah, than what they put on cartridge until I think it was Ghost and Goblins came out, and I think they put out the biggest cart at the time.
Oh, geez, that terrifying game.
Now, before we show
tell
some
me
of
about it.
Before we show some, because they did some really cool artwork on the floppy disk drives. The discs for the games, which I thought was kind of cool because back when we got floppies for computers, they didn't really put artwork on it. Like they just threw the floppies inside you got like a giant box for the PC,
Once again, pretty generic colors
Pretty-
that
yeah.
we
Oh,
got
absolutely.
here.
Way to
with
go.
Everything.
Yeah.
Boring, bland.
But like a lot of people are saying, so why would I want the disc system with the Famicom? What's the benefits of it?
Some of the
besides
best
new
games came out on the disc system.
All right,
honestly.
talk to us a little bit about that.
I mean, Metroid came out, Kid Icarus, Mario, the original Mario 2 for Japan came out on the disc system. It didn't come out over here, or it didn't come out on the cartridge either that I'm aware of. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Then they had the Versus Excite Bike, which was really, really cool because it had a level that we didn't get. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. So that was really fun to do. And then, of course, the one that I love is Doki Doki Panic. I mean, because this was our Mario 2. And instead of, like, one character going, through all of the levels and stuff, if you look at the subscreen and stuff, you can take each character, and it keeps track of each character. You got to take all of the characters through each level in order to get the full ending
wow.
or something like that.
That's
yeah,
creative.
they had little subtle differences than what we had, and stuff. I mean, their difficulty was a lot harder than what some of our.
And you said
were.
the Zelda, because I had asked, I said, some of the big titles like Legend of Zelda, Castlevania, games like that, was there any difference? And you said the Zelda one, I think there was subtle differences in the music. Am I
Yeah,
understanding
the
right?
music. They had extra
Okay.
chips
Okay.
that we didn't get in the Nintendo,
Okay.
and stuff like that. So, yeah, so there's extra channels that we didn't get.
Okay.
Now, like the price comparison, since you were kind of there, like experiencing all these, how did they compare?
Oh gosh, but I was there in like 2000. So
Okay.
so this was
Okay,
like
but compared
25
to
years ago.
25 years
Was it still on the
versus
cheaper
NES?
end?
Yeah,
or
it was on
it-
the cheaper end at
Okay.
that time because collecting really was on the low end, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody was still getting rid of their NESs
Right.
and getting
Okay.
their
Right.
PlayStations and 64s and stuff. So, yeah, it was still kind of cheap to get Nintendo stuff, and Super Nintendo and
So on
Famicoms.
average, like let's just grab Kirby here. And thank you, Daryl. Daryl's sitting here in our live audience. I know you can't see him, but
Yeah.
for bringing these out, I told Daryl that I was going to be getting a system. Okay, for these, somebody wants to get into collecting Famicom, but they don't really want to do like I'm doing. They're collecting in box, and they don't want to have a system like Brandy and have 30 different versions and iterations of it like she's doing. I heard, now correct me if I'm wrong, but certain NES titles actually come with an adapter in them. Can you talk a little bit about that?
That is correct. Yeah.
How do people know which NES titles have them?
All right, from what I understand, I think it's the weight.
Okay.
Sometimes you can tell by the weight and the
Yeah.
5-screw on the original
5-screw
black
one?
box
Okay.
NES titles and
I
stuff.
know they are heavier.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a
they are a little bit heavier. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can kind of tell,
And
but
so what do? It's like a Game Genie where you like attach it to it and you plug it in your
that's
system?
basically it. Yeah.
And it'll play like, it'll just have it in Japanese
Yep.
writing, so it doesn't convert it to English or
No,
anything?
no, it
Okay.
doesn't convert it. It's just Japanese. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm playing dumb a little bit here because I didn't know that, but I'm trying to get
Gotcha.
Jason here to explain it out here. I'm trying to help him out here.
Yeah.
So with these, show the box art on some of these.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
What-
like Metroid here. Gosh, I mean,
Yeah,
look
that
at
looks
the
really
art.
good.
The box art was just so much better than what we got. I just love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And what about the price difference? Like even now, so like you're a collector, you're out here, you're thinking like, well, I never had one of them, but maybe I'm going to go look for one. Are we talking about a difference in price between the discs versus like picking these up?
not anymore nowadays. Now the collecting's
Really?
pretty big. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but back in the day, oh, absolutely.
Oh, they
it
were
was.
more money?
Yeah. No. These were cheaper.
Oh, those were cheaper.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, really?
absolutely. Yeah.
Why were they cheap? I would think that.
Yeah, because you can get like a Famicom game or something, put it in and have write a game in the kiosks and stuff for like $10 to $30. You can get yourself a brand new game. So it was a lot cheaper to do that for
Okay.
Nintendo and stuff.
Did you know this? I'm gonna because he probably forgot that he told me this. So there's games like this that you have to be very careful of if you're not only a
Absolutely.
collector but a store owner. You know where I'm going with it.
Yes.
Go ahead and elaborate on it.
Yeah,
I'll let you tell it.
absolutely. Whenever we get like disc system games and stuff, we have to test each game.
Yeah, I would
Because
imagine.
a lot of the times, because they had the kiosks and stuff, games would be recorded over. So the game might say Metroid, but when you put it in, it's volleyball, or something. I mean,
Did you know that?
Yeah, I only knew
Yeah,
that.
yeah, in side 2.
I
Yeah,
went
or
to a
half the
store.
game is Zelda, and it tells you to flip over to side B. Yeah, and the next thing you know, you've got soccer. It is what it is. But yeah, you really got to test the game thoroughly when it comes to this system games. So
Wait,
yeah,
wait, wait.
and especially when you're bidding on eBay and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
you knew this,
Yes, I only
and you
did.
didn't tell me this.
Well, you didn't ask. But I only knew because I went into a store and I was asking the person about it, and they said a lot of stores won't even bother with that because they don't have a working,
Oh, no way.
they don't have like working stuff to test it
That
all,
is
and
correct.
then they can't guarantee what it is or what it isn't. So that's why you may not see it at a lot of different stores.
I have to keep a working.
I was just going to
Famicom
ask you.
disc system in my store, so that
I was
way
just
I can
going
do
to ask
it.
you.
Yep.
So what do you do? You keep one of these types of systems, the combo unit.
Yeah,
Try
I don't play it. I just test games.
You just test it.
Yeah,
You
I just test
it.
the games. That's it.
So one of the other cool things we were talking.
What's that?
Well, actually, wait, hang on a second. Let's see if somebody
Yeah.
can bring a mic over to you, so we can, because we can't hear you. And can we get a mic runner over here on with the pod? Daniel's over there. He's gonna bring you a mic over, and that's fine. We can have audience participation in this because this will be the first time for this podcast that we have audience participation.
Yeah, let's go.
Because we're usually, well, besides the chat room. All right, go ahead.
There were 2 specific units for the Famicom shipped it, the Sharp one.
Yeah, the Sharp.
There was a black and a red one.
That is correct.
And each one had AV cords out. It's the premier model you want to get
That's
for
right.
Famicom
Okay.
because of that.
The black version.
The black and the red.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he has.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, the Famicom
Yes.
version. Yeah, it's got the RCA.
Yeah. Brandy's been eyeing it up this whole podcast.
Yeah.
She's already been eyeing it up.
Besides, the cords are longer on that version
Oh, yeah?
than on their normal Famicom version.
That is correct. Yeah, they are.
And
Because you said this was officially licensed.
Yes,
By
this was
Nintendo.
licensed by Nintendo. Yeah.
it's not the only Sharp product Nintendo and them did. They did the Sharp TVs too.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
that is
Oh,
also
Famicom,
I
correct.
do have that.
Yep.
You have a Sharp
The
TV?
Super Famicom ones.
You do have one?
No, I just have the NES Sharp TV.
Oh.
Not the built-in unit.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
There's most of them are 19-inch or 27-inch, depending on what versions and variants you have.
Did you bring one?
Fortunately, I didn't.
Come on, Daryl.
Aw.
Jeez.
Could have been wheeling it around.
She was getting all excited here. I saw her
Yeah.
salivating
I would have
just
just
a few
wheeled it
minutes
right
ago.
out to the car.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what Jason brought this. You also brought over. You showed it, but he didn't bring it over. I
Yeah, I
think
didn't
it's
bring it
still
over.
his-
Yeah, it's still over.
What is it? The PSX.
Yeah, yeah,
Which
the
you don't
PSX.
see often.
Yeah.
The PSX. Sorry.
Mhm.
Do you have one of those?
No.
He has one of them.
I don't like this. There's a lot of things I don't have.
Yeah. A lot of those are broken. I mean, I have like 6 of them, and they're all broken.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding out on a few things because, like you said, like trying to find some of those working.
Yeah.
And then even the disc system. Like, I just feel like when you ship them over sometimes, you don't know what you're getting.
That
So
is
having them in your store and being knowledgeable about this, that's a very great
Right.
benefit because then you can kind of guarantee that the stuff is working. You've tested it. They can try it out.
Yep.
You kind of know how to set it up and all that.
It's mandatory whenever somebody brings one in and stuff. I have to change out the bands inside the disc system. It's customary to do it. Just like an NES, I change out the 72-pin connectors just immediately because I've had kids buy Nintendo NESs off me and they bring it back and says, this doesn't work. I'm like, listen, son, you have to play with it. And let me show you how it's done.
Did you blow into the car?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Exactly.
Listen, Jason, I'm so sorry. I did that to him when I bought the PC Engine off of him.
Yeah, he did.
I did. I took it home and it didn't work. But what I didn't know, and
It
he
had to have a
failed.
game in it.
Well,
did
no,
you
I had to
turn
get
it
no.
off?
What he failed to tell me that I had to Google, so I'm going to push the blame back on him. That runs at a higher channel. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
yeah. It
I
runs
did
at
not know.
95, 96 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was, I was
that's
one
right.
of the,
That's what it was.
Did you know that you had to run the PC Engine at a
I
high?
don't think I did.
Because
Yep.
normally in America it's like channel 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You know, you run it. But I'm sitting there and that, I'm literally waiting, like I'm phoning him. It went to voicemail because he was with a customer, and I'm like on the. So I'm like, and I was like, all of a sudden it popped up on the screen. I'm like, oh, never mind, Jason, don't order it. It's fine.
Yep.
But I didn't know that. Is that? I'm asking that question because of these. Is it the same way with these, or do they run off of channel 3 and 4?
No, they run off of 95, 96.
So they're
like
all
that.
the way.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
note to self: we're dropping some knowledge
Now,
here.
unless you have the Sharp, Unless you have the Sharp, it's RCA, so it runs.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, on your inputs. So
Yeah, because the other one's off of coax.
that is correct.
Right.
Yeah, it's your coax.
So this is your power button, okay, and that's an ejector. Okay.
Mhm.
Never mind, I was going to ask him a question, but it's
Pretty
self-explanatory.
Yeah, it is pretty self.
I wasn't sure if it was like, the Nintendo 64, they have that chip that goes in the front. Where
the memory.
The memory chip.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking that this might be, and then when I put my finger on it, I
okay.
realized,
no,
it's
just the
it's an
eject
ejector.
button. Yeah.
It's an ejector. All right, so let's get down to brass tacks. People that are wondering if you want to collect for this. Okay, we're at a gaming convention here. People wanting to know. I'm going to mute Daryl's mic so we don't get a ton of extra noise. People want to collect for it. What are we talking price-wise for, say, the combo? Now, give me a range because we're not.
They're
we're
actually
not trying to compete with
relatively
other people.
inexpensive, honestly.
Are they really?
Yeah, they really are. I mean, if you get on eBay and stuff, I mean, I've seen them go for as cheap as like 100 to 80 to 150 to $200. I mean,
Wow.
it's really, really inexpensive to get one of these.
So
I mean,
you
it
can
would
start
depend
collecting.
upon if the bands have been changed and stuff like that.
Sure,
have already.
sure.
If the maintenance work's already been done,
Okay.
I expect to pay a little bit more.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, the Famicom and the disc system itself, the first generation of them, that they're actually just as cheap. I know, like this one here, I got for like $60, complete in box.
Nice.
So I mean,
nice.
it's
Even complete in box.
yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
on eBay.
shocking. You would think
Yeah.
that would be
You
a
would
little
think.
bit
You
more.
would think.
I mean, some of them are. I mean,
Yeah.
it all depends. I do my own maintenance work on them, so
Right.
Okay, so that definitely
Yeah,
helps
yeah.
because me and tech and
Yeah, that's
things
a
and
disaster
Right.
in
stuff.
itself. Well, that's why I was asking because so I went to Jason because I knew he did a lot of the maintenance. He cleans everything. He
Yes.
makes everything work.
Have
I'm not
to.
going to
My
find a
name's on
roach
the line.
climbing.
Yeah.
Coming out of it. But that was as an inbox collector, that's what I wanted. I wanted something inbox to display, but I also want to be able to play it. I want
Right.
to experience this. I want to do content on it.
Yeah, and you want it to work. You want it to be, know about
Exactly.
it. You don't want to go to turn it on and something doesn't work.
Right.
You want to get what you're paying for.
And the thing of it is too, I'm sure there's people out there that have done content years ago on this stuff, but then it gets lost in YouTube,
it does.
right? Because all the modern stuff comes forward and it's not hitting the algorithm. So I was like, you know what? I told Jason, I was like, all right, I want to do the Famicom. And he's like, oh, I got one better for you. And he said the disc system.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to do some content on both of those coming up in the channel. So you guys want to stay tuned to that.
Oh, in my eyes, the disc system has so many more good games than.
Well, and then he also brought up over a Super Famicom, which was the
Yeah.
Super Nintendo version. We'll get to some of those books in a few
Yeah.
seconds here, but the Super Famicom was Japan's version of the Super Nintendo. So you can also. Is that relatively inexpensive? Because I know you were
Yeah,
going
it
for the
really
Super
is.
Nintendo set.
Yeah, the Super Famicom is relatively inexpensive too.
Yeah,
Compared
I
to the
mean-
American version.
No, it's about the same. I mean, honestly, you can get a good Super Famicom for about the same price, about $100-$120. So.
Yeah, I find a lot of the games to be on the cheaper end.
Yeah.
So do you have a full set yet?
No.
You slacker. Why do I have you here? You're supposed to. Do you have a full set of these?
No.
Oh my!
I feel like this was a setup today. It's like, what does she not
You know
have?
what? You know what?
Let's get all of this stuff up on the table, make her feel terrible.
Speaking of stuff that she probably doesn't have and
I
make her
know,
feel
here we
terrible,
go.
the 3D system. Talk about this.
Yes. now, Nintendo also put out. Whoop! It's upside down. But yeah, this here is actually like your 3D goggles and stuff. Your 3D glasses.
That was big back. The
Yeah, it
Master
was
System
pretty big.
had it. And,
Yeah. There was a couple games
the
that.
Vectrex even had.
oh, did they really?
Yeah,
the
the
Vectrex?
Vectrex
No
did.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
you're
a
absolutely
Vectrex
right.
person.
I know. We were talking. I'm shocked you didn't know. It's
Well,
more
no,
around your.
I really.
Well,
no,
he's
I
never
really
heard
didn't
of the Vectrex, so.
I know.
Wait.
And I was like, it's around his age. I mean, he should know about it.
I've heard of the Vectrex. I never played it. I still haven't played it. I went over there to try to play it, and they got a bunch of people there, so I still haven't played it. But I have no interest in collecting for it right now.
Right.
Okay. But I noticed something. Sega did the 3D glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Famicom did it. What was the big draw with 3D?
I don't
The
know.
future.
Even like Rad Racer,
Yeah,
how you
they-
hit
those-
select and
The paper.
Yeah.
The stupid, what was it, red and blue or whatever they did
I
with
think
it?
it was, wasn't
I
it?
Like
think
that.
it was just a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I did get the 3D glasses for the Master System. It actually came in my
I've never played that. Does it work?
It works.
No, yeah.
I put it up on the CRT. It's interesting. I mean, for its time.
No, these work too with the, what is it, 3D Rally, I think, for the this system. Yeah, it works great.
So one of the other things that Jason brought up, and I know you're going to want these, but they're not. They're from his private collection. Okay, so I'm just warning you now when he shows this. The guy. Do you remember when we were kids and we would go to like? Did you have a Walden Books? Like in the mall, there was like a bookstore in the mall. Ours was called Walden Books. Okay, well we got a couple people. Okay. Anyways, I remember going and they had the strategy guides that you could get in the Nintendo section, but there was no pictures, anything. It was like some of them
boring.
are poorly,
Yeah.
some of them are poorly written, and you couldn't figure out the game. I remember my parents would be shopping, and me and my brother would be in there reading the books, trying to figure out how to beat the games. You actually have some that you can show these folks.
I mean,
the Japanese version of it, and show how good these are.
I mean, look at the they have pictures,
maps and pictures and everything.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Like,
I mean,
don't tell me you have them.
They have the.
So I did actually learn a little bit about those. I went to a game store and I bought some.
You have some?
So they do them in parts as well. So you may buy a book, but you don't have the second part of it. So then you have to buy more because they are on the smaller side. And the artwork that's in there is just amazing.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Like some of the ones that I saw for like Mario. I mean, Mario looks like he went to war. He has like full on like suit and get up and everything. And I bought a couple of those ones just so that I could, just see some of the different artwork.
Right.
But I did find it fascinating because they are on the smaller side, and it's something that like we do not see here. That like
we
art
don't.
style is so different. And I think that's what I love the most about it.
Right.
I can't read any of it
at
all.
I can't either.
Just for the pictures. But they do spell out, like, the entire, like level. It's like the whole world. They'll have it, like...
Yeah, that's what you've shown in the Zelda. That looked cool.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
And you guys, if you want to look at it afterwards that are sitting here in the audience, you can come up and look at it afterwards. I know it's hard to see back there. I know the TVs are facing out there. But this was something that, I don't know... You and I'm actually impressed you knew that.
I at least have something. So I feel better.
The reason I say that is because I said to Brandy, I was like, I'm going to do this. And she goes, well, don't ask me. I don't know nothing about imports. Now all of a sudden you're just dropping all this knowledge here.
Surprise.
We're never taking her to a pool hall. I'm just going to say that right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm terrible at pool.
Okay. Yeah, sure you are.
Terrible at pool. Just like you don't know anything about imports. Gotcha.
Got it.
All right.
I got to work on that.
So for the systems, I think I was talking with Daryl about this. And I think you were even saying this. The PlayStation really had a boom with imports. Am I right?
Absolutely.
There was, even more so than the Famicom.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
Some people were saying that.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
I'm a huge PlayStation guy too, and I collect PlayStation imports also. And it's some of my favorites. Yeah, you got to come to the store. I got thousands of.
I know. I only went that one time.
You've been there once.
I have to come back.
Yeah. But I love the special edition PlayStations. I got a gold Gundam one. Oh, it's beautiful, and I love it with the gold controllers and stuff. With an extra gold controller, it's pretty. You got to see it. I wish I would have brought it. I didn't think about it, but
you brought a lot of stuff for show and tell, and that was kind of. That was kind of the idea. We wanted to bring it out because it was stuff I was interested in picking up anyways. So it was nice to have it here as a show and tell for people. Because
I do like the show and tell.
Yeah, it is because you really got to see this, especially with they went as far as even on the back. I don't know if anybody's really paid attention, but to put that in color, the Nintendo Entertainment System,
that's true.
They didn't even do it was black and I want to say it was like a gray, or some of them were like a lighter gray. On the NES, I guess you could say it was great. But I don't know. I kind of like this for collecting purposes to be able to have, the different colored games, for it.
Now, I like it because we got to play a lot of the games that we didn't get over here.
I know. That's what I'm looking
the best
forward
part.
to.
Like the Transformer. I mean, we didn't get that. And it's not a great game, but we didn't get it. We didn't get the first Goonies either. But, yeah.
So out of all these games, okay, so Daryl brought some of these, the Transformers one we didn't get.
Yeah.
What about that 10? well, it's tennis.
It's tennis.
It's
Yeah,
what, Kirby?
No one.
I think that's Kirby Bowl. I don't think that's.
Kirby's
Is that
Adventure?
Adventure? Oh, okay. Okay, there we go.
So we had that
Yeah.
on the Nintendo because I don't remember.
There we go. Yeah.
And what is? Okay, I don't know what that one is.
What's that say?
I'll let you. I'm like swinging around.
Oh, okay. All right. This is English, so it teaches English. There was a keyboard per field that you could buy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nintendo didn't have that. So our regular
That was
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
No, our regular
Oh,
Nintendo didn't have a
NES?
keyboard.
No, we didn't have
No,
that.
Dream-
This was
Once
Famicom.
again, something else we didn't get.
Yeah.
Dreamcast did it because they did Typing of the Dead.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they
Yeah.
did,
Well, PlayStation 2 also had it. I brought
did
it.
it?
I didn't bring it over here though. But yeah.
PlayStation had a keyboard. I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Typing of the Dead. Yeah. It
okay.
came out. It was an import, but I don't think it came out over here.
This one here. This one looks like another golf.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
And then like an F.
From what I can read.
F1 here. I know. You want my glasses? we'll just pass them
No.
around here. Wise guy.
Uh-huh.
So there's a few other Mario Golfs and stuff and
Yeah.
And things, but I was interested in playing some of the different Marios we were talking about on the disc. So he pulled together some. So I'm gonna put a video together after I get home and I can get things situated to show this. Let me know in the comments if this is something you guys want me to progress with. We have some chats coming in. I'll pull them up here on the. So Tech doesn't watch your videos. Got it. She's so nice. We got to talk to that Stephanie person.
You would have saw that I had a few of these items here. That's okay. You don't
I didn't
my
watch
stuff.
every of your back. You told me not to watch your back stuff. You're like, I hate my back videos. All right. Hey, hope Pittsburgh Gaming Expo is going well. We couldn't make it to this one. Hopefully next year. Yeah, Daniel. He's the one that had Violets of Amicus. I did that video on a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Daniel J. So. But yeah, this is really cool, man. I really appreciate you taking the time and coming on here.
I appreciate you guys having me. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. So they don't do booth numbers here, but I'm sure Samantha could pull up camera number 4, and then Daniel can drive it over to his booth. You guys can kind of see on camera number 4 here when he pulls it up. You got a lot of people there. Hopefully your crew's making you some money over there.
Oh, I'm hoping so too.
I noticed the people selling the candy's not there today.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I wish they were there. I gave them so much business yesterday. That was dangerous.
Yeah, right here. You guys are seeing.
Yeah, there we are.
There's his booth. So Retro Gaming Asylum, you guys can check it out. He also, Daryl, he's got that PlayStation, that one in 50,000 or 5,000?
The 500 million?
500
yeah, there you
million?
go. There you go. He's got it zoomed in.
Really
and then I got the
zooming in.
30th. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
It's
there
all
it is.
sealed.
There we go.
Yeah, it's all sealed.
Look up on the TV. It's all sealed, my man. Right
There you
there.
go.
2 extra controllers, so there's 3 of them total.
And the headset sealed.
Very
Yep.
nice.
Yes, sir.
Yep, you're doing that. You also had Earthbound. Did you sell that?
No.
Somebody was interested in it. Is that still over there?
Yeah, I think it's still over there.
Complete
Oh,
in
I
box.
see it. Yep, I see it.
Yep,
It's right
complete
on the
in
top
box.
Is it? We'll go back to camera 4 once
there.
he gets
Very
to
nice.
it.
Yeah,
So that's
it's
all
even
right.
still has the smelly stickers or the smelly.
Yeah, in the guidebook.
Yeah.
So yesterday we were picking on Neo NES, and they had a Halo game that was graded for like 9.8,
God.
and they wanted like $5,000 for it. I forget, it was like a not for resale
What?
version. Yeah, they
I
wanted
didn't
$5,000.
hear that.
Oh yeah, it's over there. So we were like, okay, he'll do it for $4,000. He's like, what are you spending my money? And they're like, okay, we'll do $4,000. And then so today we went back and we said he'll do $3,000. She's like, okay, if he's gonna do cash, bring it over. So we.
Oh wow.
Man,
And he's
a
like,
deal.
yo,
Where's
I'm
he at?
not.
Oh,
He's
there
like,
he
yo,
is.
I'm not doing that. He's
Making
like,
deals
stop it.
for him. Oh,
And he's
man.
like, will you stop? He's like,
Isn't it
you know.
fun when you get to spend other people's money?
Well, yeah,
know?
you had me do that at the last convention.
Yeah, we have to do that again.
We got to do that again.
If I don't keep buying things.
So you also sell online. So if you people can't be here,
No, actually, I don't.
oh, you don't sell online.
No, I
you don't
don't.
do like the whatnots.
No, I don't.
Come on, Jason.
I like to sell local. I like to
Yeah.
keep
No.
everything
Yeah.
local. It makes it a lot easier.
I just wanted you to say that so she
Everybody.
doesn't get any ideas.
Now, I'll go back out again. I went out before.
Stephanie's
She
like,
has
"Darn
made it out.
Yeah.
No, I know.
I went
She's-
there before you did.
You
That's
did.
very true.
I didn't know about his store until.
So
here's
you don't watch my videos.
So here's this. Here's this.
That's right.
Yes,
She
I
did an entire video.
I did a whole video on
I
it.
went back
and I
and
did
watched
shorts.
that video.
That's right.
I went back and watched that video.
See, he
I
doesn't
did.
watch it in a timely manner. He went back 3 years to watch it.
It was 3 years. That's true.
Listen, you always tell me I'm old. I have a short attention span, so leave me alone, okay? I'm almost senile, okay?
These old farts.
Jeez.
So the truth is, I met Jason here last year. You actually bumped into me in the aisleway and said, I heard
I had a.
you had Adventures of Lolo.
I had an inkling. I heard
He-
a little
he-
birdie told me
little
you were
bird.
looking for all kinds of NES
He
games.
brought it over to me, and he goes, hey, I heard you. And so I went to his booth. I ended up there's a little sales trick for you. Go find the person. Just walk up to him.
Yep.
And I ended up buying a bunch of games from him over there, which you did have
Quite
a
the
lot
salesman.
You had a lot of NES games that I needed, though.
Yeah, that's true.
And they weren't like trashy. I mean, even looking.
Yeah, I
at
think you
these
ended up
labels.
buying like 20 of them or something.
I bought quite a bit of
few.
them.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then he told me about the store. I came down to the store. Oh, nope. Oh, they heard us. They're opening the candy.
Oh, yes.
You're good. You got your lunch.
There we go.
So I ended up going down. I've been down there quite a few times. You actually
Yeah.
helped me get the Miracle Piano. That was
Yes.
another one
Nice.
complete in box.
Yeah,
I know. I
gotta
saw that because I
Get
watch
your
your
guide
videos.
still.
Oh, the guy.
Yeah, I gotta
and,
bring that.
And there's a pedal if you end up finding one.
Oh no, I haven't
dampener
found a pedal.
pedal.
Yeah. I got to get that. For
And
you.
I didn't know about that either. We were using the book. There's a digital version. So my wife, who's a pianist, she was playing it, and the thing was yelling at her. She's like, "No, I was playing it right. You don't know it."
Yeah, it's the foot pedal. Yeah,
It
she
was
needs
tempo. It was the tempo stuff. It was yelling at her, and she's like, "I think this thing is off." I'm like, "No, you just played your own beat, you know." But seriously, they were having fun with it the one night. I got a bunch of things that were hard to find from you. So if you're looking for specialty
Yes.
systems, I guess games,
Yeah.
you've got quite a bit here.
Yeah, I got
30th
a lot here,
anniversaries.
but yeah, I try to get the eclectic stuff. I like that. You know, I like to collect weird things like that. You know, so it's easier. I think I like it because, like Earthbound, for instance, you know, if I have an Earthbound in the store, I notice that a lot of people walk in, they're like, wow, that's Earthbound. I loved that game when I was a kid. I don't have $2,000, but it's really cool, but I'll spend $100 on another game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
it's kind of cool to get people into the store, you know,
It's like
to take a
those
look around.
conversation pieces.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Because
And
we talk about that too with our game rooms and stuff. So it's nice to hear that with stores.
Right. And I like it when customers come in, you know, and they just start talking to me about their, you know, whenever they walk in the store, you know, and the first thing I hear is, wow, that's my childhood right here. I love that because that's what it is to me. I like my childhood, you know, and I put my childhood into that store, you know, so it's really...
Yeah, it's like your personality. You know, you don't want just a generic,
Right.
you know, cookie cutter of corporate shell. You
That's
know,
right.
You want literally your personality to come out. You want your passion. You want
Yeah.
the community
That's exactly
to
right.
come together. And you know, this stuff with so much passion because you lived it. You went through this stuff.
Oh.
You know about it. You can work on it. You have the knowledge. Like. It's like we need more game store owners like that
You know-
instead of people who always just want the money.
It's kind of funny to me because I'm an older guy. I'm in my 50s, let's just put it that way. And I grew up...
Oh, wait a second. Let's just stop the
Yeah, but
presses
he
here.
doesn't act like it, you know?
I might be in my 50s, but...
He doesn't act like an old man.
Do you see what I got to deal with
Do
here?
I'm just saying.
Do I look 50?
No, you don't. All joking aside,
See?
I didn't think you were 50. I thought you were actually my age.
Oh, really?
I thought I'm 46.
So you thought I was 5 years younger.
I thought you were about 45, 46.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
my
guess
age.
it's the...
Yeah.
Well, anyways.
You care.
I think we grew up in the perfect era. I got to watch this entire video game industry rise, fall, and rise again, you know,
Yeah.
like a phoenix, you know, and you just see it. And it's so beautiful to watch, you know, and just watch how the budgets become more than movies, you know, how they became movies, you know,
Yeah.
almost, you know, and it's so amazing to watch the video game industry, you know, where it is today from where it came from, you know. If it wasn't for, like, the initial Atari owners, you know, and stuff like that, and the NES games, the gifts that they were given, from like Castlevania and everything like that. Because of those games, they're still making games for us today because of that, and it's so awesome to be alive, to be able to watch all this happen, and it was so fun. And this wild ride that we're doing now that I'm a business owner, and stuff, I like to put that passion back into that, so people come in, whenever they come into the store, I love to talk to them about that, it's so fun to watch their eyes, light up, whenever they find that game that they grew up with, it's really cool.
One of the things, I'm finding myself this year, and maybe and you tell me if correct me if I'm wrong, if you've experienced this, I'm finding myself more and more going after more of the home brews. I'm really looking at some indie games, and I've actually got back into Steam because of indie games being at the indie conventions.
It's been a big jump. I noticed that.
I don't know, like I still collect. I'm still going after mainstream titles and things like that, but I feel like I'm getting more excitement playing some of these homebrews. Like John, I know John Riggs has like his games there. John Hancock has his. Like a lot of these different guys are putting out these homebrew games. And they're just fun. Like it's bringing the fun back to these systems.
Yeah, it is. Some of these younger generation, but they're putting in like 8-bit and 16-bit graphics into them. What's that one that RetroWare's coming out with? That Curse of
Simon's Quest.
Simon's Quest.
Yeah,
oh my God, that game looks amazing. I played the demo for it last year.
They said next year it's supposed to be coming out.
It just looks phenomenal, and I can't wait to play that. And have you ever
played
the
new Angry video game?
Yeah. He has a new one that just came out too. Yep. So many good indie games have been coming out lately. The Messenger. Have you ever played that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you got to play The Messenger. It's so fun. If you love Ninja Gaiden, I'm sure the chat will correct me, but it's just like that, but better. It's so cool because whenever you play it, and stuff, and you go down in the water, and you can swim, the music actually mutes.
Oh, wow.
It's so fun. It's such a good game. You've actually got to try that game.
So the one game, there's one back there. I have the sticker up here. It's like a horror game. I can't read the sticker from right back here. That one, Madhouse.
Oh, okay.
He's back here, and we were playing that game yesterday before anybody got here, and it's like it's like a survival horror type thing, but it's like an 8-bit thing. But you're going through, and it's like, the guy gets murdered because the other guy wants his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Then he comes to the house, and the girlfriend doesn't want him because she's upset because he killed her husband or her boyfriend. So then he kills her then on top of it.
Oh, wow.
And so what happens is, like, you could play the story mode, but then he's got a multiplayer mode where, like, on the local network, the 4 of you can play like a party game where you're going after trying to kill each other. Yeah, but it's real fun. It's on Steam. Maybe he wants to do it for Switch, I think, and PlayStation down the road. But it's really fun. If you guys are here and you get a chance, go play that game. You should even go back and do some content if you didn't. Yeah. It's in the back corner.
Go check it out.
You'll see he's got spider webs all up on his. I'm telling you, it is a fun game. We played it for a good 20 minutes yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So it's an indie game. Again, I was just drawn over probably because of the cobwebs. I told him because of spooky season, maybe we cover it on the podcast and talk about it.
Yeah, it's like the perfect time for it.
I already bought it. It's $5 on Steam right now.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to have to get on my Steam.
Yeah. $5. So you want to go check it out. But we're going to let you go because you got to get back to your booth.
I got to go.
He's got to go. So, guys, we'll be back later on, I think at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock we'll be back with Millennium Flashbacks. He wants to come on and talk. We got Will coming back at 3 o'clock. So we'll see you guys from the stream at 3. So we appreciate it, and we'll talk to you then.